once again. Hello, everyone, all you Lost Ones out there. This is Lost One 279, and again, continuing our playthrough of Marvel's Midnight Suns, hopefully with less crashing. Fingers crossed, even though I haven't really changed anything. Thought I finagled with the performance settings, but that didn't really help on anything else. So we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. Alright, well, I got that up there. It's gonna. Yeah, gotta turn that off. Go. Mission dot. Okay, there we go. Say self promotion. There. Okay. Got that one. How's everybody's day going? Hopefully it's going well. Or it went well, considering where you are in the world. Okay. That one there. Where else? I sent it to my Discord as well. And there. Okay, that should be everybody. Hopefully it gets out to somebody and I get some new viewers. Okay, let's put that down and get into the game. If I can just get it on screen. Oh, crap. Not what I wanted to do. Go ahead and click. Alright, we'll just have to see if that works. Come on.
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Okay. Put the cursor out the screen. Oh. I customized the room. That's cool. Yeah, 37 gloss. There. Alright. Who is she?
Hello, my sweet girl.
No. Really cute.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
Cookies put the toilet paper the wrong way. Show it yourself. Settle this once and for all. My way's the only way.
That explains
The
so
yard
much.
right now, where it
No wonder
decides.
he gets so scared in front of me. See what I did there?
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse. Oh, check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I thought Caretaker told them no more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
So,
Alright, let's go see.
Now,
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Nice, nice.
Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
You think everything needs a cloak. Okay.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
My points exactly.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And our heavy noise cores help me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cape?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him.
Orba Agamotto.
I think he's working for HYDRA right now.
Okay. His cape.
Curious.
Oh, I want to inspect ink gains. I gain knowledge by inspecting stuff. Neat.
What is this?
Okay. Attack essence? Okay.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
Ah, I see.
Okay. More gloss. The tarot card, the star. Nova rises up into the starry sky. Yeah, it looks just like the Marvel Snap card. Nothing over here. I'll talk to Steven.
Either. Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Like I woke up on the wrong side of the grave.
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
Grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that.
Okay.
In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
I mean, yeah, this makes sense.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well.
I mean, that's what I would say.
Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
A creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
I mean, I don't know how he would help. And yeah, of course, we know Eddie's willing.
My mother has a gift for bringing out the worst in people.
Yes, and in this case, I happen to be the direct victim of her ambition. I fear the sanctum may never be the same.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
To friendship. Hooray.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral?
Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Why is there a demon in a forge?
Tell me about this demon. Why is it there?
Well, you would probably know more about that than me. I'm still working on a way to keep track of everything that goes bump in the night around here. Whatever they've got trapped down there, it's hotter than hell by a few thousand Kelvin, very pissed off, and really good at weaving synthetic microblends. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
What's so special?
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
Sounds impressive, but what does it all mean?
So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
You'll see.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
Me changed because of me and my mother.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
You see anything strange?
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Black cat?
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
I think that's all for now.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up HYDRA soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time. Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But HYDRA doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give HYDRA a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Sounds good to me.
What have you got for me, boss? Don't keep me now. What do you think?
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Okay.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
No.
None.
All right then. Ready for more?
Knock back and quick. Okay.
Peace.
Okay, now talking to Carol.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol. Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
It has to be way inside.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in HYDRA, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Hunter. What's up?
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
How did you get here?
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
How about the Midnight Suns?
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
What do you...
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
Okay.
I am ready to train.
Finally. What's up?
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No.
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Who else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh, actually, I can train out here. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, not yet.
See you around.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
I got the reference.
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Don't be such a whiny baby. I cannot fast travel right now. I can't find anyone else. Where are the others? What will I get to fight with them? I wonder. Oh, there's just one? Okay. Faustian bargain. A gamma code and an artifact.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
HYDRA. Alright. I don't have any combat items. And, oh, okay. Alright, let's get to it.
Let's see. Trench coats, sunglasses at night, reading personalities. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Don't worry, this is a different portal to a different location. One of these days, I'll join you on a mission, and you will see what I am really capable of.
Looking forward to it.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Like it's fine when it's during the smaller cutscenes, but like during like the big one, when it died, it was like that's what I don't get about it. If anybody watched the last stream, you'll see what I mean. Why is the cursor on the screen again?
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus, smartest fanatic in the room. It's a smaller room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully, combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Mm. Hmm. Yeah, this.
I'll put this to good use. Watch me. You asked for it.
So that's how that works.
Tracking movement.
All right.
Is that all?
Leave some for the rest of us.
All right, and turn.
I think they like me.
Barely a scratch.
Does someone feel a breeze?
Of course.
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
Okay.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Hail that!
that one. Oh, nope. Definitely could use that. She's fine. Oh no, that would just say how much it'll heal me.
The light is on our side.
I owe you one.
And can't redraw, so I'll just nope, nope. And turn. Okay.
HYDRA Immortalis.
Hey you.
Payback's gonna be fun.
I should probably heal myself.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Combo breaker. Level up.
More like myself every day.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Nice, nice. Yeah.
There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards, which are the binary ability. In her state, she'll deal significantly more damage. See a Super Saiyajin. Sorry.
That's one hell of a move. Ought to make things interesting.
I can't play anymore. I gotta get away from this. I'm gonna go to the corner over here. Okay. I'd like to move. No. Ah, okay, I just in my turn.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
Yes.
The advantage is mine.
I'd like you to go boom, please.
You were too weak for this fight.
Go, now!
Quickly! Let's go, go, go!
Oh, don't run away, we're just having fun.
Ah, the perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
This is not gonna end well. Oh shit.
Get her.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
What are we waiting for?
Get ready. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
Okay. Now I gotta redraw that. Don't need to heal. I could whip again.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Weak, even for HYDRA.
Oh no, I need that. Fine. Yeah, yeah. Level up.
Didn't think I could get any stronger.
Ooh, she is very strong. Nobody. Okay, how about you? Yeah, go ahead and hit your friend, Mike.
Now that was something.
Just go back where it was. And yeah, call it my turn. Okay. Ow. Ow.
They're hoping to wear me down.
Reinforcements on approach.
Shit.
Protect us.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let HYDRA escape with it.
I think you got him. Never seen that before.
see why so many fear your strength.
HYDRA's in control of the situation.
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
I gotta go.
Almost here. Hold position.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Here it comes.
That was something.
Time's up for these chumps. Time to get sick.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Mine now.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining HYDRA forces in your vicinity.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
The battlefield is ours.
Ow. Ow. Dick!
My time to shine. Open.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
They're mine.
Level.
Getting better
Nice.
every day.
Very nice, very nice.
Let's do it! Here we go!
That's a neat trick.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Not what I was looking for either.
Come get it. Give the mother my regards in hell.
I need to move.
Your fate is sealed.
Well,
Regroup at position Tango. We'll all go to There's more for this.
need to heal. Yeah.
Some help here. Light will heal you.
Yay! All right.
Welcome assistance. You are lucky to still be breathing. Your mother abandoned you.
All right, all right.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Sounds like a plan. What? Okay, I guess. I mean, thought I did pretty good there. Nobody died. This time. Okay. Going good so far. Gonna say keep fingers crossed and nothing bad happens.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I am a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
Hello.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Okay. By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you a rundown how Spark works. Blade and Captain Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff. Especially Faustus. And then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Thanks, Nico, but I am tired. Okay.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
Alright.
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just HYDRA bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
So everybody's the same. Strongest one is Blade right now. Okay. Wait, oh. This? No. No arcane keys available. What the heck?
I'm kind of getting the impression Doctor Strange is a little bit of a hoarder. I mean, just because it's magical junk doesn't mean it's not junk. You know what they call an artifact that only works in a pocket dimension once every 10,000 years? I don't know either, because I don't hoard junk. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
What about your father?
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I'm sorry.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I won't forget it.
Oh, cool.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
Yeah, what is it?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
So how does it work? It seems powerful but limited.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
Oh.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the six of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Sure.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart.
Hey!
Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are they now?
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it.
Oh.
After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Well, of course, she's been standing there the whole
I'm
time.
glad to see you're using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Change can be a good thing.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know, Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So you gave up on her.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Hunter can follow the path of light or dark through choices they make in the Abbey and abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards will be unlocked as I move down either path. How you doing, Charlie? Oh, L stick. Okay. Hello. I mean, wasn't expecting it, but being around here, it's kind of what you expect.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
Yeah, that would make sense.
What have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
Do I?
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Hmm. Feel a big cutscene coming on. Oh.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Oh, so nice.
Ominous indeed.
Yeah. Okay. Enter the mysterious portal known as a blood gate. Nothing bad can happen here. Oh, okay. Boo 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 boo. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth.
Why is the cursor up here again?
This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
All right.
Charlie?
Oh. 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 Okay. Now we're talking.
Many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Okay.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Let's see.
You were too weak for this fight.
Good boy, Charlie.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Your mother abandoned you. Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay. Can't play right now, so go ahead and turn. Ah, my bike. Why are y'all picking the car? No. Ow!
I hope to break my resolve.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Feel my call.
Nice.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Where you going, buddy?
I am impressed. The light is on our side.
Sick of him.
Now that was something.
Go ahead and turn. One more. Yep.
You can imagine why Sarah was so fond of Ashtor. If I didn't know that, she would be Miriam's caretaker after the goddess herself. Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You
That's fair.
finish this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Yeah, I really like it a lot. It combines a lot of different elements like turn-based and real-time battle. It's really cool. And of course, characters. I always love. Yeah, always love spooky stuff. Okay, yeah, 2 stars. Nice. All right. And all that just don't bust open a wall. Nothing around here. Yeah, just probably, yeah, go ahead and place that there.
This looks like
Stirs the gift allows magical locks, then gates to be opened. Allow you access to areas, new areas to the Abbey and its grounds, which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Okay. Word of power are magical incantations the hunter can use on the grounds. Use one, hold RT.
Goddess of Order approves.
Nice. Ooh, box. Can't open it? No, I can't. No keys. Hopefully I find some soon.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
New chemical to analyze. Okay. It's the small stuff first. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Ooh. I don't really like that shade of blue. I'll go. No, I can't even get it because it's 100 glossy. It's starting to come together. Hey.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
No. Daily Bugle or Postbot. Mystery eyeball invades Canada. Massive cluster of marine life resembling an eyeball washed up on the shores of British Columbia. Never seen before life forms measuring 6 feet in diameter were sent to a lab for further testing. We're missing the point. Which is? Where there's a giant eyeball, there's the giant thing missing a giant eyeball. I mean, yeah, it's not wrong. Yeah. Okay. Map.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
Okay.
Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Okay. Another arcane chest that I can now open. Cool. Okay, I will. Oh,
Hunter,
never mind.
just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little HYDRA gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what HYDRA is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Just want to do this thing first.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Slow. Very slow.
Let's see what you got here. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, never close. You're welcome, Hunter.
Change the cost of a random heroic card in your hand to 0. Nice. Here's the Radiance.
Later.
Oh, okay. There it works. Wait, what was that? I'm gonna upgrade this first.
Ready to work? If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that. See you around.
Alright, back here.
We desperately need to get into this crate. If HYDRA is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I want you to make something powerful.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Please tell me it's not another amulet.
Setting artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects at the Forge and
It's fortunate
generates
that we haven't run into any curses yet.
significant resources for use and ability upgrades and crafting.
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Cool.
A simple object, though certainly not useless.
Oh, alright. Research project take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Okay. Do that one first.
All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
Hi, Robbie.
You moving into the Forge, Hunter? You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes.
Oh.
Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I look forward to it.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
True.
That is something.
The moon. Moon Knight, of course. Hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. The sky represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Cool.
say, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh. Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now, he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl.
Searching for anything I missed around here before I go out.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest. Like playing with fire, huh?
Alright.
Maybe you should be the spirit of...
Oh, we didn't really... Oh, okay.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Okay, I thought I was actually gonna spar with him. That's fine. Okay, oh, applause. And credits. Anything else? Oh, a journal page. A coven of witches from across the sea have sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I sent a moon seal to their home in Salem, by way of the Knights of Wundagore. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they have or face. Well, that's from her journal. Okay. Well, the other one. We have moved the Abbey from our transient home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place, but there is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Chthon has found influence here with Hiram Shaw through a page of the Darkhold. The moon seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far the Stark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst thick woodland. We must understand what it is we face. Oh, there's 12 pages. Okay. Are you over here? No. Here? Oh, okay.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly HYDRA operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Oh. I will find her.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long HYDRA will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Okay. Talk with people first, get to know them.
Feeling all right?
Yep, I'm good.
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her. Nico, do you know where Magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that.
Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
I mean, in fact, over my life.
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
This is hard for you, isn't it?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
You miss her, don't you?
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
You probably should have went dark the first time. My bad.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Sorry.
Oh, hey, Hunter. I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When HYDRA isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Okay, dokie. Just one, still in New York. Stop Hydra helicopter. Oh, just... Oh, okay. Ghost Rider earned a combat bonus from sparring with the Hunter. Add to squad to earn a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. Nothing. Okay. Let's go.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
Shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate. Step to a portal.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
Okay. Stretch it out. Oh. Oh, straight into it. Okay. Just stay with the helicopter before I can depart. Okay. Where's the damn cursor?
We will never forsake her.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever HYDRA is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Watch and learn.
Nice. Is that the best you've got?
Over there. And yeah.
I serve until the end.
Resistance will get you nowhere.
Or we just blocked the first attack. Okay.
More souls come for judgment.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Oh.
One more Now they're really in trouble.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay. Yep. We can't do anything else.
By her command.
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
Follow my lead. Hey, men, will they focus on me?
Arm Alpha reinforcing.
I gotta attack the plane.
This should help.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
You bring judgment upon yourself.
Behold the light's gift.
A true
service. Taking the shot. This changes nothing.
We gotta do something about that plane. It's about to take off the next turn.
You're wasting your energy.
Once you learn them, down, yeah, they do get easier. Yeah. There's so many enemies on the goddamn screen.
You know what to do.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods.
Okay, this is cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, crap. Here you draw. Fuck, I can't use that one either. Popey. Wait.
Hail that.
Ah!
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand on the field of battle. Hail HYDRA!
Restart. Yes, yes, restart. I concentrate more on the helicopter because that's the main thing. Like, why am I not doing that on every turn?
Here we go. You've had this coming.
You make that look almost too easy.
Target's moving.
And turn.
Only add to your penance.
For HYDRA.
That's still not gonna be enough. I just don't know when to quit.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more than your eyes.
Ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Not a problem. Think I can punch through a moon now?
Accept your fate. Requesting medevac.
Now that was something.
All right.
Engaging target.
I almost felt that one.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
You know what to do.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure. Leave some for the rest of us.
I don't care.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. The light will carry you onward.
True.
And in turn. That goes away. Nice job, idiot. Ow, pull. Ow. Ow.
For victory.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with mother!
Hail that.
And of course.
That should keep them grounded. Now let's get everything back to the Abbey for analysis.
Such arrogance. Our brave soldiers will never allow you.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We got one more.
It is time. Getting chewed up here. We will stoke the fires of hell with your soul.
cards, so go ahead.
I serve until the end.
Your penance grows.
I've been waiting.
You just made a big mistake.
Oh. That's not good.
They got me good.
Behold the light's gift.
That should help.
I'm impressed.
Okay. All good.
Hail Hydra!
No retreat.
That hurt.
Are they stronger than they look at least?
No.
None can escape.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last.
Yeah, I mean, it's a comic book game, so it's kind of expected.
This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
What are you doing?
Count on it.
Ooh. Couldn't tell who that was. What? Just one star. Oh, just because I did in such a long amount of time. Its rewards are tied to hero level, so as the hunter gains levels and combat rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will automatically level up so they don't fall far behind. Okay.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Danger is familiar to me, too.
I know what you mean. Danger is something I am a little too comfortable with myself. Reminds me of my mother. There is almost a comfort in it.
Yes, you understand. Not many can. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh, I do have enough, okay. You heroes are available to hang out with the hunter in the common room. Engage in the hangout to grow the hunter's friendship with a hero of your choice.
Erethole! I mean, hello there. Apologies, I was astral projecting with someone in the backwards verse.
Hunter.
So, who should I pick?
New York always comes together during a crisis, and seeing us fight for them hastens it.
Hey, Hunter. What do defeated HYDRA agents say? Nothing?
Yeah.
I need to get something off my chest.
Go for it.
I can't stand vampire movies.
Why not?
Why do you think? They take vicious killers and present them as tragic and misunderstood.
Like you?
I know someone like that.
Who?
Well, I would say look in a mirror, but I do not know what you would see.
Oh no. Only one way I'd be a movie vampire.
Oh?
If I was there to kill all the other vampires.
I would
which was
watch
a
that.
good. Well, the
They
first
could
one was
call it
pretty good.
Stakeout.
So was the second. Of course,
Why not
everybody hates the
just
third.
Blade?
But I didn't really mind it.
I could take it or leave it.
I count Ryan
I had a
Reynolds.
decent time.
Legendary. Oh, nice. Open the library door. Okay.
You feeling all right?
Yep, I'm fine. Oh, right.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful. Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way? That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you.
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
After restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you were going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
There's a lot of stuff to read in here. I'm not going to be going through all of it. Do not have the time. Everything you have shown me, everything you have told me about HYDRA is true. But there is a gulf between your understanding and reality. HYDRA and the cycles of time. You speak of Egypt, China. You know it is ancient force, yes? But really you have no idea. How could you? There was a battle on a boundless cosmic scale, one that raged for a near eternity, and that one who cast himself into another dimension. This cult, as you call it, is him acting upon Earth. All these manifestations of HYDRA, all these evils over millennia, are merely different peaks of the same mountain range. Huh. Bottle of 18-year aged root beer. Nice. Wonder who that would be a gift for. Frames and Yavi. Various frames in Yavi can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small cost. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free. Oh. Yeah, I already read that. Nothing to read over here. Nope. What's this? No, nothing really? Fade. Okay. My appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I have not known for centuries. I want her by my side. I wish for her to join me for what I will be facing in coming years. Though I admit it may be selfish for me to share these risks, I find myself in the very position I once criticized and judged Lilith for, and it brings me shame. As blood descendants, we were not meant to bring children into this world or love one another as she did, as I love Agatha. Was it wrong to judge Lilith so harshly? Or am I wrong now? It is hard to face. I found myself wanting to be with Agatha just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child. To have a family, to love and be loved by another. Okay, that's 3 down, 9 to go. Read more. Mysterious Scribe. The first cousins in the New World naturally had an affinity for the ocean and would often raise altars along the coast. The prejudice against witchcraft being what it was and still is, many covens would go to great lengths to hide their altars from sight. Okay. What was it? Can you expect?
That is something.
Yeah. Okay. Can you read that already? Yes. Okay. Can I open you? Nope. Hey, Charlie. Anybody I can talk to? No. Just gotta go. Follow Charlie. Okay. Lead away, buddy.
Goddess of Weather approved.
Arcana level up. Oh, nice. Okay. A hunter has increased the arcane level. Since using powers of power, exploring the Evergrounds, and even Pen Charlie can grant an arcane knowledge which can increase the hunter's arcane level. At higher levels, I will gain increasingly power rewards from the Abbey grounds and arcane chests. If I can ever open them! There's another one.
She believes in our purpose.
That's just a rook, I think. New haven discovered, Shady Forest. Numerous haven locations on the grounds. Once discovered, a haven can be used for a special daytime hangout with the hero, where the friendship rewards are increased. And they can only be used once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Oh, so... okay. Interesting. Yeah, I know, so we talked... chicken mushroom? I know, I'm just... searching everywhere and anywhere. Death. This stands before the Black Vortex, surrounded by the prized Infinity Stones. Tempting us possibility. This card represents transformation and entering a new phase of one's life. Okay, I'll go talk to Agatha now. So not to delay the inevitable next step.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
Really?
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
Well, that's your question.
Time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key?
Finally.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
There are 4 arcane chests on the grounds and unlock them with keys. Arcane chests reset periodically, so return to previously opened chests to see if you can open them again. The higher your arcane level, the more rewards each arcana chest may have. Okay. Exploring the heavy grounds from this point on is optional. It can be done at any time without regard to the main story. When you are ready, return to your quarters and go to sleep each night to start the next day. Just wait on that for next time. Don't have anything to put there yet. Okay, time to take a little snooze. Oh, okay.
Can that really be you? Come closer. I want to get a better look at you.
Whoa.
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
What truth?
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
Oh. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Was that really her?
Okay. I'm gonna call it a stream. Made some progress. Nothing nothing bad happened. All in all, good run. I keep saying I'm gonna try to be more active. For some reason, something gets in the way. But we shall return to Midnight Suns at a later day. But for now, we'll call it, because it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning where I am. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But it's late. It's late. Alright. This is Lost 1279 signing off, saying all are not lost. We're only lost until we're found by the right person, right hobby. Just the right thing that keeps our head above water. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.